What's going on, Exclusive Thoughts fam? This is Troy Spry, your certified life and relationship coach and reality expert from exclusivethoughts.com. Just wanted to drop a quick video on you about a topic that's been coming up a lot lately, and I wanted to address it. And it first came up on the webinar I did this week, the free webinar I did about what to do when dating gets tough. So shout out to everybody that was on that webinar. It's this topic of should I or should I not date potential, right? So I want to give you 4 reasons that I don't believe that you should date potential, right? So follow me on this. Reason number 1, that potential may never come into fruition. So that means that tree may never bear that fruit that you think that it could bear. Right, I'll give you an example. Say you value spirituality, right? And you meet someone and you're dating them, but they never go to church. They barely believe in God. They have the potential to become a spiritual person, right? But odds are they probably won't. So my point there is, we have to let our values drive our behavior in dating, and not this idea of potential. So what does that look like? That looks like, say you value spirituality, but you see that person they don't have the best relationship with God or with church, but they actually go and attempt to read, or they attempt to go, or they're showing those behaviors that align with those values. So allow your values to drive you when you're dating, and not this idea of potential, because everybody has potential. So stop letting the lust and the chemistry, drive you, and start letting your values drive you when you date, right? Number 2, the second reason is you'll become bitter and resentful of that person if that potential never comes into fruition, right? You become bitter and resentful. So what does that look like? Well, I've seen this happen before. You meet a person, y'all have great chemistry, the sex is great, y'all feel good about each other, but they don't have a job. They don't have any money saved up. They're bad financially. Well, they have the potential, right, to be a 6-figure person. They have the potential to create that business. Well, what happens is you get with that person based on that potential and what they're saying and not what they're doing. And all of a sudden, you go to work every single day for that 6 months or that year or whatever it is. You come back home, and they still sitting on your couch playing PlayStation, eating cereal, right? And so now you're bitter and resentful of that person, and finally you get out of it, and then you make the next person pay for those mistakes. So that's a whole nother blog in itself. But just know that that's reason number 2, right? Reason number 2 is that you might become bitter and resentful, and you don't want that in your life, right? Number 3, you're ready now. Yeah, you're ready right now. So this all often comes up when people get into situations where, they like someone a whole lot, but that person says they're not, quote unquote, ready for a relationship. Well, if you've done all the work within yourself, you've prepared yourself to be a good spouse, to be a good mate, and they say they aren't ready to be in a relationship, then guess what? That's okay. They have the potential to be ready one day, but you are ready right now. And that means that you have to be willing to remove yourself from that situation because you're ready right now. So be okay with that. If you've done the work, be okay with that and be willing to walk away. That's a tough decision sometimes when we have great chemistry, right? And this is reason number 4. And hear me on this. I'm going to take my glasses off for this one. You too old for that. Yeah, you're too old for that. So potential at the age of 22, 23, 24 is different than the potential at the age of 35, 36, 37, right? So, and you too old for that. If you're over 30, still waiting on someone to see their own potential, you're setting yourself up, right? Because at some point in life, you have to be putting actions towards that potential. It can't just be about the words anymore. And if you're looking to build a family and a healthy relationship, and you're looking to build to get married, you can't be dating people that have the potential to do all these things, but they never put any actions in place towards reaching that potential. So those are my 4 reasons. And, I know I'm going to catch a little bit of slack for that because someone's going to reach out about a story where they believed in someone better than anybody else believed in, and they reached their potential. And that's okay. But that's not the advice I would give someone if they're dating and looking to form a happy, healthy relationship. Is don't set yourself up. Don't start behind the pace, right? At least give yourself the best chance to build that relationship by dating someone that has values that align with yours, and that person that exhibits the behaviors and the actions that show that their potential could come into fruition, right? So hopefully you hear me on that. And if you enjoyed the video, if you got something out of it, take the time to share this video, subscribe to my YouTube page, right? Subscribe to the YouTube page. And also go visit www.exclusivethoughts.com. That's XKLUSIVE thoughts.com. And subscribe to my email list. When you do that, you get a copy of my free ebook. It's called Teach Me How to Love, A Man's Journey Toward and Through Marriage. It's a great ebook. Women or men, you'll learn something from it. So take the time to go do that. And I look forward to doing more videos for you. So if you will, share the video. Appreciate your time. Shout out to everybody that's supporting me out there. And peace.